Okay, so we're gonna start with Ganja Burn. I'm gonna listen to it and then we're gonna break down the lyrics. So on Ganja Burn, Nicki calls out the competition. She reminds them that they are nothing, they can never top her successful, long-lasting career. The music video, directed by Mer Elas and Marcus Pigott, or Peugeot, sorry. Pigott. Peugeot. The music video, directed by Mer Elas and Marcus Peugeot, matches the same theme with the Queen album cover. It features Egyptian attire, African dancers, and a desert setting. Fans have speculated that much of the lyrics is aimed at New York rapper Cardi B, though neither Nicki nor Cardi has confirmed it. The lyrics printed on the Queen merchandise are quoted from the track. And you damn well know that I've got my Nicki Queen t-shirt. I wore it in her sucker free reaction that I did on my channel, so you know I got my Nicki merch. Like, what did you think this is? Like, when I said I stan, I meant that I stan, okay? Okay, so I just want to get into the first verse. Now, she called this Ganja Burn, and Nicki's talked a lot about how, you know, she got into smoking marijuana just when she was around 2017, 2018. And I also love the fact that Ganja Burn is her favorite track on the album.
What song would you say on Queen kind of means the most to you?
Ganja Burn. Without a shadow of a doubt. I wrote that when I was
smoking ganja.
Absolutely. What happened was this. I walked in the studio and I don't know, you know Brinks, right?
Of course.
Okay. Now he introduced me to the producer that I recently signed, JR Reed, the producer.
Right.
And so this guy, I signed him. He produced Rich Sex. And I wanted an 80s type of thing, so I helped him produce the beat for Barbie Things, which also led to me getting Chun-Li because it was all in the same folder.
Right.
And then one day in Miami, Brinks walked into the room. He goes, "Yo, Nick, I don't know if this is going to vibe with your album, but you know I want you to hear this beat." And he played Ganja Burn. And I kid you not, I asked them to step out of the room.
So you could light up?
Well, my other homeboy was there. He lit me up. And I kid you not, I'm talking about 3 pulls in, I started thinking about a particular person. I won't say no names.
Yo, you can't be doing that. You can't be doing that. If we're going to do the interview, we got to come out and say what you want to say, baby. Who would you think about? When that ganja started burning, who would you think about? Come on, come with it.
Well, somebody in my past. And you know, I was sad, but I just channeled that. I said, Jules, pull it up. And I walked in the booth and I just hummed. And I didn't have words for it, but I just loved that melody against that beat. And the beat just put me in a trance. And so
either that or the weed.
Absolutely. But that's true. Because of the weed, I felt I was feeling so good that I wanted to, the first thing that came in my head was every time I get high, I just think about you. Because I really was high thinking about someone. And I really didn't think I was going to keep those words. I really said it as a placeholder, you know? And then I said, wait a minute, this is what I'm feeling right now. Why should I change it? Even though I wasn't going to be talking about love, I knew I was going to talk about some real shit in my career and, you know, but I'm like, why would I change it? That's how I feel at this moment, right? So my friends came back in the room less than 5 minutes later, and that hook was laid. And they said, no fucking way. And I was like, I love this song. Like I started going. So a lot of times, if I like a song too much, I can't write to it because I'm so like overwhelmed by, oh my God, I know it's about to be crazy. I love it. It's giving me chills. I can't, you know. And so with Ganja Burns, that's what happened. It took a long time because I just kept on playing back the chorus and the beat, and like it was making me so emotional. I had to step back from it, keep writing little bit by little bit, and eventually I got it.
I feel so much that this title track to Queen is just proof that Nicki is very much aware of what people say about her. This is the spiritual element I think a lot of people missed in Queen. Nicki was very much talking about how she zened herself. Ganja Burn, in the video, the aesthetic is very much, you know, things rising from the ashes, and I think that is the point that Nicki's trying to make here. If you want war with me, I'll give you that. But I've been working on myself, I've been healing, and I want to be peaceful. I want to be zen. I'm trying to abstain from sex even. I'm trying to just keep myself in that headspace. And I really relate to that. And I think so many of us can relate to that in the context of this sort of lockdown period where we've been alone and we've had to figure ourselves out in that time. So when she said, I done fasted and prayed, had to cleanse my body, abstaining from sex, had to zen my body, I ain't giving so don't ask, I don't lend my body, gotta be king status to give men my body. Fuck yeah, cause a queen is what I embody. It's very much a mantra. That is very similar to the mantras that, you know, women tell themselves. You know, you cleanse your body so that you get closer to your body as a temple. This is some really profound stuff that she's saying, and it just seems like no one paid attention to this. Why didn't anyone actually look closely at what this means? She said, they done went to witch doctors to bury the Barbie, but I double back, kill bitches, bury the body, and I go for anybody, you'll be thoroughly sorry. I could wage war or I come in peace like Gandhi. All my power's back, now I'm scary to zombies, bring the heat to a sizzle, I ain't talking Kalanji. She's really saying, you know, people tried to go against me, and you know that's a fact. That's the thing that I find insane, is that people know that's a fact. When you go and you see all of these little Nicki Minaj's that you have had put in front of you to consume, are you gonna tell me that even if you're just a casual, passive consumer of rap music, that you haven't noticed that since Nicki came out, the only girls that come out are direct replicas of her? Why are labels only putting money behind little Nicki clones? Did they get to look like Nicki and we want you to sound like Nicki? Copy Nicki's flows. You do 4 flows in a song because Nicki does 4 flows in a song. You rap about being a bad bitch with a bag because Nicki raps about being a bad bitch with a bag. There's so many things that it's quite obvious what's going on, but apparently no one wants to listen. And I love that Nicki took the time to say that. And the second verse, ooh, that second verse, she goes in. Hold on, please, please get into that verse. What is going on? Why isn't this anybody's commentaries? Why am I not seeing New York Times think pieces about this verse? Did you hear what she said? Okay, let me stop being angry and let me just explain. Okay. This verse, in my view, is such a direct shot at what we see in the modern contemporary rap genre. A bunch of people pretending to be a bunch of other people. And if you think about the big 3, who are the big, and I'm not even disrespecting Jay-Z and Nas, because you know Jay-Z and Nas are still working, hey, but the big 3 are Young Money, it's Lil Wayne, it's Nicki Minaj, and it's Drake. And I want you to tell me that when you go on the radio, you don't just hear a bunch of Lil Wayne, Nicki Minaj, and Drake filtered down into little mini versions of them. That's all we have. We have little mini versions of the big 3. That's what we've got. That's what we're working with right now. So when she says, yo, you can't wear a Nicki wig and then be Nicki. That's like a fat nigga thinking he could be Biggie. How many of the times, and the Barbs, I know you feel me on this, how many times are we seeing on Twitter and Instagram, oh, Nicki wants to be da-da-da, they want the same wig. And now all the girls want to come out. All the girls want to pop out in their 40-inch Nicki Minaj weave. That wig ain't gonna make you Nicki Minaj. That's the point. You can't just be Biggie. Like Notorious B.I.G. just because you're fat. So what Nicki is saying is that in this age of consumerism, a lot of the time, people don't even care about the original source. People are genuinely satisfied and pacified with the commercialized, commodified version of an original product. They don't necessarily care about the original product itself. And that's what Nicki's saying. It's very much a direct a shot at not only the industry, but the consumers. The people who consume hip-hop culture. You're satisfied with someone wearing a Nicki wig and then pretending to be Nicki. Why? You're satisfied with someone who is acting like he's Biggie, and the rest of it, you know, everyone else that she references very iconic, foundational figures in hip-hop. And by making the references that she makes, the ultimate point that she's making is that you can't replicate the original. And she's saying to consumers, why would you want someone? Why would you want someone that is a fraudulent version of the original version? Why wouldn't you want Nicki Minaj? Why are you satisfied with someone wearing a Nicki wig and pretending to be Nicki? Why are you satisfied with that? You know, one rough ride, now you DMX and Swizzy. And that's a reference to the Rough Riders. And she's saying how so many people, and she's made these comments before, this is nothing new. She's saying, you know, in line with artists like Beyonce, a lot of people want the fame, they want the quick fix, they want what they see is the adulation that artists like Nicki, Biggie, DMX, Swizzy, Hype, Kanye, Jay, Beyonce, Andre 3000, Nas. You want to be on legend status, but you've been doing this for 2 months. And that's, you know, it's similarly, you know, with any industry, any field. In my personal life, I am studying to become a barrister. That takes years. So long. And then even after you've got your certificate to practice, you're still just a junior barrister. You haven't reached that level of seniority yet within your field. So that's the point that Nicki makes. You've got to have real skill, got to work for that. If it's really your passion, would you give the world for that? How many people in rap today are just there for the advance, for the money that they get from the label? Even if that money is exploitative, as I discussed, you know, even if that money is coming at the expense of your rights and ownership over your music. So many people just want to see the zeros in their account. That they want the quick fix longer than they want the actual respect that you get from skill, dedication. Like Nipsey says, dedication, hard work, plus patience, the sum of all my sacrifices. I'm done waiting. It's the sum of sacrifice that gets you to be Nicki Minaj. It's the sum of sacrifice that makes you Biggie Smalls, DMX, Swizzy, Hype Williams, Kanye West, Jay-Z, Beyonce Giselle Knowles Carter, Andre 3000, Nas. You don't just wake up there. And this is what I love about Ganja Burn. It is a massive indictment upon the current state of our music industry as far as hip hop and rap is concerned, and the entitlement amongst artists. A lot of artists are extremely entitled. There is a reason why Nicki Minaj is Nicki Minaj. There's over a decade of work in there. And it's absolutely the same with any other industry you look at. There's nothing special or unique about rap in that respect. Do you follow? And like a lot of these hoes, whether whack or lit, at least I can say I wrote every rap I spit, put my blood, sweat and tears in perfecting my craft. Still every team's #1 pick in the draft. You could bring anybody, weatherman, pick a day, Kobe, KD, Kyrie, pick a K. Rest in peace to Kobe. Why did you guys miss this? Why wasn't anyone, well, look, I get it. Like, I understand why you wouldn't want to talk about the album that shakes up the music industry because you are part of the music industry. But this is when, you know, Nicki said on Win Again, don't write their raps and plus they flow shitty. This shit ain't got no more integrity. Where's the integrity? If you enjoyed this video, follow no_ghostwriter on Twitter and Instagram for 24/7 rap and hip hop talk. And if you want me to do more rap reaction videos and breakdown discussion videos, then comment below and tell me exactly what you want me to record. Peace out and I'll see you in the next video. Shout out to Nicki Minaj, the queen of rap.